Yeah, man. You're invited. That's a good man. Like shit, you know. And I feel like everyone these days have kids. You know, like it's crazy. Like, um,
It's a job now, man.
huh?
It's a
Yeah,
job.
it is a job.
It can be, yeah.
Like literally, it's a job. Like there's people right now in Jane Furniture just popping up kids.
Yeah, man.
It's a job.
We know one of them.
It's a damn job.
It is a job, man. People just having kids for fun, man.
Yeah.
And not doing anything, not doing anything like like what pisses me off is when people have kids and they're not striving to greatness for the kids. They're not doing shit, just taking welfare money and staying home.
Bonus.
Yeah, baby bonus and staying home paying $20 in rent.
Daycare and stuff.
Yeah, man. And they're just there.
Yeah.
And it's like, you're gonna be like this forever?
And then
And it's
their guy for child support after that too.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's stupid.
And these people are like, they're young.
Yeah.
They're young.
Yeah.
Like, it's crazy.
That's it, man. So, closing statements. Final thoughts, you guys?
I'll say just learn as much as you can, like little time you have, learn something new, either new skill, new thoughts, learn how to do things differently, like get off your comfort zone. Comfort zone is a jail. Comfort zone is a jail. As long as you stay in that corner, you're never gonna find your greatness. You're never gonna find what you can actually do. You gotta take risk, any kind of risk. Like there's a quote that says a man who doesn't take risk, no, a man who risks nothing has nothing, will end up with nothing. And you gotta take as much risk as you can, especially like right now we're young. We can always come back. We can always make more money, find a different girl, find a different soulmate, whatever. Find different love.
Okay, JD.
We can always do that. We're young. Like we don't have to be like, hey, I lost money, I'm never gonna do this again. Or I lost love, I'm never gonna find love again. I'm done with that shit. I'm just gonna be having fun now. We're young. So you gotta find your own thing, and just keep going. Keep trying, keep learning. Whatever comes, man.
Nice. It's powerful. How are you, man?
Honestly, give any and everything a try.
Yeah.
Because you never know what you're gonna get good at. You never know what will come from going and trying that one thing. Like for me, like I was supposed to be a mechanic, and I went and I tried it, and it didn't pay. And then my dad's like, "Look, I'm a carpenter. I know I didn't want you to really do it because I know how it is in the industry, but go ahead and try it." I tried it. I like it, but I like drywall more. And if I didn't get into carpentry, I would have never known about the drywall union.
Yeah.
So I would have never been able to get into it. So, you never know what avenues you're going to take. And a career path tends to be like a branch on the tree. You have that strong part, but then there's always parts that veer off in different directions.
Yeah.
And every career has that kind of branch. You don't always go into that career and do that one thing. There's something else that you can do that'll allow you to be able to do something else that makes you more than likely more money. And you know, relationship wise, I would say not every time, doesn't have to be every time, but from my experience, if more than, a lot of times people say things like, if more than one person is saying it, then it's got to be true.
Yeah.
So if you're in a relationship with somebody and like, okay, cool, your friends are like, yo, that's not the one, bro, and then it goes from your friends to like your family, like cousins, brother, sister, or whatever, that's like, yo, that's not the one.
Yo, why did I feel like Mets are taking shots at me right
Ah! Nah, I'm talking about my own personal experience, to be honest.
Okay.
But, you know, and then like your mom or people in your church are looking at you like leaders, like actual leaders that are married and stuff like that, that are looking at you like, I'm telling you right now, like, it's not the one.
Yeah.
It's probably not the one. You know, like you could think like, okay, maybe they're hating, and that's how I felt. Like I was like, yo, the evangelist of this church is just mad, bro. Like, you know what I mean? Or like, my mom, she doesn't understand. Like, I've been with this girl from time. She's not in a relationship, blah blah blah. But with age comes wisdom, and at the time I was only 21, and you know, all these other people were either in a relationship or married for more than 4 years and been doing this and telling me like, look, I see what's going on, I see how she's acting, no, and they were all right. Every single thing that they said is exactly what happened. So relationship wise, if it walks like a duck and it talks like a duck, then it's a duck.
That's true.
That's
man.
it.
Everything, man.
Yeah.
Everything.
Yeah. I learned that the hard way. Like, your parents and people that you care about, like, they're not gonna lead you astray just because.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And like, if you can, how I've decided to make my circle now is, if I can invite you to my child's like baby christening, or my wedding, or you know, something that happens big, a milestone in my life, if I can invite you to that, then you're a part of my circle. But if I'm only gonna invite you to like my house every once in a while, and like, cause people say like, oh, you don't invite me to my house, or you don't invite me to over, or this, or whatever. I'm like, yo, like, honestly, it's just a living space.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, I live here, and yeah, sure, like, you want to come to my house, but like, for what? To see what I have, to do a tour around my house, or you know, just to say that you've been to my house. Like, me coming over to your house and eating your food and stuff like that, like, it is what it is, because people have barbecues all the time, and there's randoms that come off of the street over to the house, and you don't know who they are. So me going over to your house just because we're boys and eating, that don't mean nothing to me. But if you're gonna say like, yo, honestly, I'm having a wedding, and I want you to
Be there.
attend this wedding because I want you to be a witness to the marriage that I'm having, that means something. Because if something happens in your marriage, which is lifelong or supposed to be lifelong, I actually have a say, because it's like, yo, like, I went to this thing, I know you two, and like, you guys are just gonna done it like that? Like, no, like, you guys need to try and fight this thing out and work it out. So if you're gonna hold me coming to your house and chilling and eating food over that, then I'm not in your circle. So look at your friends like that. Look at, even down to family members. I cut off a lot of family members over the last couple of years, and it's just like when my second son was born, they didn't know, and whether they choose to find out or whatever is up to them. And that's just how my circle is. Because when I get married, they're not coming. I don't know who they are.
Yeah.
I don't talk to them. So if you're gonna select a friend and you can't bring them to your wedding or something that's big in your life, they're your friend, yes, but they're not that inner circle of friends that you can trust with, like, okay, come over and watch my kids, or come over, my girl's gonna be there, this or whatever, I'm leaving for like a week or whatever, just come in, check up on her, see if she's okay, if she needs anything, something
That's
happened
true,
with
man.
her car or whatever, fix the car for her or whatever, borrow my tools, do it, whatever. Those kind of friends, those are in your inner circle friends. I have both of my friends that I see as inner circle friends. They're the God kids for my son.
Yeah.
If I call them, they got me for anything. And if they call me, I got them for anything. And a lot of people out there right now, they're having friends, and like, even some people with Instagram, they're like, yo, look at all my friends. And I was like, 5,000 people? You don't know 5,000 people.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, even on Facebook, like, I got 500 people that follow my fan page. I don't know all of them. A lot of them I don't even talk to anymore. And some of them, they're only preing my page right now when I'm supposed to be sleeping, because they're from Indonesia. They're from the other side of the world, right? Like, I don't know who they are. They ask me advice on playing the saxophone and stuff like that and whatever, but they're not my friend, right? So that word friend, it gets tossed around a lot and way too lightly.
Yeah.
But if I was to close out like that, that's how I'm closing out right now.
I respect
Deep.
you.
That's deep.
My closeout: learn, study, teach, and repeat. As men, we should be on our grind. We should be on our purpose until we go back to the dark. You know what I'm saying? A man that learns is a man that eats. A man that eats is a man that sleeps. Simple. If we're just dilly daddling and have no care, you're not a man. If you're just taking joke of your life and not really doing nothing positive and successful, you're not a man. You have to be on your grind. You have to be on your purpose. By doing those two things, money comes, proper bond comes, proper energy comes your way, and if you want to say it, even proper females come your way too. Some of them for the right, some of them for the wrong reasons. You'll also, by doing that, you could see the snakes in your circles. You can see the people that really want to rock with you and the people that don't really rock with you and want to see you fail. You gotta cut those snakes from the head. And by you be on your purpose, you can see the people that really want to rock with you, whether it's family members or quote unquote friends. That's my ending point. So, is there any way these fellow followers or viewers of this podcast could get a hold of you guys, just for like future references, or ask you questions, or trying to see what you guys are doing on your personal grind?
Shit, I don't even have any social media.
That's why I was laughing a little bit. So I was laughing.
Damn. I don't really do social media like that.
You gotta get on a business page, man.
I have to get on a business page though. But like, I feel like, I like to start the process slow. And then basically just like bring myself up first and then introduce it to the world. You know. Like, I like to be low key. That's why I don't do a lot of like Instagram, Facebook, all those things. I like to be low key.
Yeah.
Like Snapchat, I'll post, but like it's like the people that I know, right?
Yeah.
It's like the people that I added and the people that added me. Like I feel like we have that relationship. I'm not gonna post it just for anybody to see.
Yeah.
Whatever, right? So, shit. If you wanna get a hold of me, you got linked up with TJ, man.
I'm gonna help JD out. If you wanna link up with JD, whatever Soca Fed is happening,
Or that.
you'll find him there. You'll find him there.
That too, man. The next Soca Fest Juve in June, man.
See?
You'll find me there, One year on somebody's daughter,
You're the savages, though. How about you, Mo?
I'm out there. I'm all over the place, really. You can hit me up. YouTube channel, Mo Sax Music. Instagram, also Mo Sax Music. I got off of Twitter. Twitter is basically like some kind of calling card phone book thing. It's not really my thing. But SoundCloud is there as well. I'm starting to put the full songs of covers and stuff like that on there along with YouTube, just because Instagram only allows you that 1 minute, and it's starting to not be enough for everybody. So for full stuff, YouTube, SoundCloud, Facebook fan page, Mo Sax Music, it's all the same. Google me at Mo Sax Music and you'll literally find the most, if not more, stuff that I probably don't even know about that people tagging me in and posting already. But yeah, for more, like, to be current and up to date with everything, Instagram is definitely the best bet, only because I'll post there before I create the other videos and edit them for YouTube. But yeah, Mo Sax Music for everything. 2 X's in sax, not one. That's another dude. He wouldn't give me the name, so I added 2 X's on it and I shit on him now, so it is what it is.
Yeah, man.
Alright.
Strive to greatness. That's what it is, man.
That ends. Well, everybody knows how to follow me. I've bare accounts now. I think I have 6 IGs.
Yeah.
You know which one to follow me. And it'll be in the description as well. That being said, I want to thank my boy JD, my boy Mo Sax, coming through, doing this podcast for me. Let's see, these guys will be veteran guests, come speak their mind and go from there. I think the next segment I'm gonna have my boy Matthew Harris. He's a bank manager for, I believe, Scotiabank now. He's talking about finance and this and that. He's always willing to help black people. Doesn't have to be a big startup. The startup could be $50. As long as you black, he's gonna help you out. He's gonna show you where to put your money and the ins and outs of the bank system. I wanted him to come today, but the man was dealing with some sessions right now, so I don't want to bother him. So next segment, I think that'll be a good one, especially with people that want to know how to invest more. JD put a little dab on stocks and how to invest. This is see how the bank world sees it and Matthew's take on it as well. Once again, this is TJ. This is segment, I think, number 3. Thanks again for Mo. Thanks again for JD for coming by. See you guys next time. Peace.